Welcome everyone to Akashic Adventures. Tonight it's myself, Viviane, and the wonderful Diane G joining us as our guest reader. And I'm genuinely so happy about this combination. Diane works in the records with such depth and integrity. She doesn't skim the surface, she listens, she tracks the pattern, she names what's ready to shift, and she does it with this beautiful balance of compassion and clarity. So tonight, we'll be drawing names using the giveaway tool. The secret code word is soul. Oh, I know you're all so surprised because that's the word we always use. And be ready when you hear your name called, be ready to type in your question, okay? So that we can get as many questions answered as we can. We have limited time today because of previous prior commitments right after the show. So try to help us get through these, okay? So be ready to type in your question. Whatever comes through is what your soul is ready to hear. So settle in, take a breath, and we'll open the records. If I can find it. Where's my book? Where's my book? I thought I was ready. Here it is. It's always the details, right? 3 deep breaths. We are surrounded by the pure white light of divine source. We ask Archangel Michael to protect and guide us, and we call forth all of our angels, guides, beings of light, and Akashic Records readers, masters, to assist us now to receive information of the highest truth, highest frequency of light and love, allowing us to receive exactly what we need for our greatest good and the greatest good of humanity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We open ourselves to the light, and with this light to our highest truth and our soul's purpose. We call upon the Akashic Records masters, guardians of the records, and beings of light who serve the divine plan in truth and clarity to guide us to our highest good and the highest good of all in divine love. And we ask the Akashic Records masters to assist us in accessing the records to receive exactly what is needed for the highest truth, the highest timeline, and the greatest good for all. And with this said, this group, consisting of the people here now, those who will join us later, and those who will watch the replay, is given the truth to best serve them on their healing journey into the love and acceptance that is most beneficial for them to know in this moment. And I'll read that silently. The records are now open. I'd like to greet some people. How about you? I want to say a special hello to Mangled Unicorn, and thank you for being here. And here's Delphi. You guys say hi. You guys just jump in and say hi to whoever you want.
Yes, Melody's here. Hi, Melody.
Nancy Ray. Hi, Nancy Ray. And Leah. And Leah, as you can see, the peeps are doing just fine. Well, they're kind of quiet right now, but this one's doing just fine. Oh, and Lori, Brina, See Nelson.
Lulu, who's bouncing around the channels.
Oh, good.
Thank you
Thanks,
for
Lulu.
hitting the like button on each of our channels.
Uh, let's see. Jeremy Rodney's here. Hi, Jeremy. Welcome. Awesomeness is here. What a great name. Sherry, Mona, Le Seraphim, Melody Addict. Oh, I love that name. Karen Robinson, Sudabe, John Timoteo. Hi, John.
Hi, John.
And Gray. And oh my goodness, we have a whole lot of people here right now. There's Maria feels grateful. Hi, Maria. And Lisa. Well, okay. Hi. Welcome. I will set up the giveaway tool so that we can. Okay. What happened to Kitty down the stair? Oh, there it is. I don't know why it's not number 1 anymore. Let's see. Where am I going? I'm going here. Okay. Our first reading for today is going to be for Lisa. Lisa P73. Please start typing your question.
I love this song.
I know. I love it too. It's my favorite of all the ones that I've heard. I love that one the best. Okay. We're going to draw. Should we draw 6? What do you think? Yeah? Okay. We'll draw 6 this time. John Timoteo, congratulations. Please start typing your question. And the third. Viviane, do you want a reading?
No, thank you. Oops.
Okay.
Give a chance to someone else, of course.
And Mona. Mona Le Seraphim, please.
Mona Lee, I need your question. And John Timoteo, I need your question.
Kay Forsyth. Kay Forsyth, please start typing your question. You've won a reading.
Congratulations.
Lucky. And this is the 5th reading. Nancy Ray.
Okay, thank you, Linda. So I need a question from John Timoteo, Mona Lee, Lisa P, Kay Forsyth, and Nancy Ray. And these are Akashic Records questions.
And we have one more to draw. Jeremy Rodney, congratulations. Okay.
Lisa, I need your question. Nancy Ray, I need your question. Oh, I have Nancy Ray. Thank you.
And there's John Timoteo. And
yeah, I got John. I have 4 questions so far. I need 2 more. I have Mona Lee, I have John, I have K4, I have Nancy Ray. I need Lisa P and Kay Forsyth.
We've got Kay Forsyth. We need Jeremy Rodney's. There's Lisa.
Lisa.
Mangled. Unicorn need other moms. Yeah. Sorry. And there's Jeremy's. Okay, we have our 6. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to go in the order in which you were drawn. Lucky me. Lisa wants to know about a past life that was a vacation life. Do you know, of all the lives that I've read, when people have asked for vacation lives, and I've read probably 20 of those, none of them have been like really wealthy or, you know, aristocratic or anything like that. They've all been very humble kinds of lives. I'm just stating that as an observation. It's not.
Yes, I remember a couple of those readings that you
Yeah.
gave.
Yeah, Jax, I think you're right. So Lisa, I see you in North America living. I think it's the. I think you're on the plains. You're in the well, I'm Canadian, so I call it the prairies. Um, I don't know if it's Canada or the U.S. This is any contact, before any contact with Europeans. I see you. You're a young man. I don't know, 18, 20. Your grandfather is the chief of that tribe. There are maybe 60 people altogether, not including the kids. Your grandfather is the chief of the tribe, and your father is the war chief. So you're kind of expected to take over. I'm afraid that I don't know enough about the indigenous tribes that were on the prairies in those days, because that's like 500 years ago. And who the tribes were 500 years ago is different from who the tribes were when Europeans came, right? It's a nice life. You've found a life partner, and you're going to be. There's still negotiations going on between your family and hers, but you're expecting to be married, joined, um, soon, like really soon. There's already been uh, the hides are ready to stitch together for your new dwelling, your new teepee, and you'll move in there. I'm looking ahead a few years. Yeah, you there's no shortage of food. You hunt, you fish. Um, I see you about 10 years in the future. There's 3 little kids. You're both very happy. You and your wife are both very happy. She's lost a baby, or I should say the 2 of you have lost a baby. But most of your life is lived outdoors. The winters are harsh, but you're a good hunter. So there's lots of furs, and there's food for everyone. Yeah, there are hungry times in the spring, but you get through it. It's not like no one dies from it. It's not a famine. It's just a little hungry. I don't know. Nice life. Very very interesting. There's the occasional skirmish with neighboring tribes over stuff, but there's not really, it's not like a war. It's more like a pretend war or a play war. Nobody's trying, at least at that time and in that place, nobody was trying to kill anybody else. It was mostly, whack them over the head and, well, not necessarily. I should have been more careful with my words, but it was mostly about stealing their horses, actually. Stealing horses back and forth was the thing. So, yeah, it was a nice life. It was a really nice life. It was interesting and a lot of activity and a lot of good, solid community. And yeah, that's what I have for you.
Sounds like a good time.
It was a good time. It was a really good time. Sorry. Hi, Akila. Welcome. And welcome to all of you who've joined us. Hang on just a second here. Who's next? Thanks for letting us read for you, Lisa. I really appreciate that. That was a nice lifetime for me to see too. Thank you. John Timoteo, for you, Viviane.
Thank you. Hi, John. You're asking, is there anything left I need to know before my next life? That's a big question. Okay, that's interesting. The first thing that came through for it's live in the now. Your question is like what you need to know now before your next life. Live in the now meaning be present. Very important to be present in the now moment. And then I've been hearing, live in a moment, look around you, enjoy life. You're here to experience, to learn lessons, to grow. What's that? That's a good point. You're saying, yeah, being 65, time is getting shorter. Well, my grandfather just turned 93, so you never know. And Mangled Unicorn is saying, being present help us build memories to draw on. It also makes time not go so fast, yes. And if you're on autopilot, and years go by in a blink. For sure, yes, makes sense. Hi, Gerald. Hmm.
Your timing is perfect as always.
Mhm. So I'm asking what else they would like to share with um, John Timoteo. And then I heard you do the best you can every day on your journey, but don't forget to enjoy life and share your wisdom too. I saw two kids. Do you have grandkids or little kids around you? I just saw two kids um, coming through after I said share your wisdom. Yeah, and I like your comment too, Mona Lee. You're saying I felt that as soon as I turned 60, I get that. But my grandmother, great grandmother, and great grandmother all lived over 90. I mean, 100 and active. And my grandfather is very active too, doing a lot better than a lot of people that are younger than him. Hi, Pamela.
Hi, Pam.
Yeah, that's how they shared with me. But like I said, after um, they showed me younger, so I guess share your wisdom with youngers. You can teach the younger generation, but you can also learn from them. And now I'm just getting also that they showed uh, the younger ones because of their joy and playfulness. How you said you tried to share your wisdom, but kids today call it mansplaining.
Well, you kind of have to you kind of have to pick your moments and ask if ask people if they want to know, and if they'd rather find out the hard way,
Mm-hmm.
you have to respect them enough to let them find out the hard way and make their own mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
But there's lots of volunteer programs for people, for business mentors and stuff like that. So you might want to look into that too, where you can actually.
Yeah, that's a great point. You can share your time and experience and with volunteer work, and um, that's wonderful. Wonderful point. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, John. I hope that was helpful to you.
Thanks, John. Thank you, Viviane.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Next we have. Where did I put my notes? We have Mona
Mona
for Diane.
would love a general. I think she updated her question.
Oh, did she?
Yeah,
Oh, I did not see that. Okay, hang on a second. Let me look. I'm sorry.
no worries. Oh, there, I see it. Mona Lizarafim is asking, what do I need to know in this lifetime for my highest good during this full moon? Okay,
What's the
she
time?
reworded it.
What's the
It's at 5:12 a.m.
Okay,
Okay.
there we go.
Please show me what Mona Lee needs to learn or needs to integrate during this life or this time in her life. Is this Mona's past life? I'm seeing a past life that you had in a tropical country, Mona. It feels like Hawaii, but they're telling me it's not. Okay. This was in Papua New Guinea. You had a past lifetime in Papua New Guinea, and you were a woman in that past life. I'm seeing you wearing tropical clothes. This is around the 1500s, maybe even earlier. And you had a baby. It feels like a vacation lifetime of some sort because of the scenery. But they're telling me that there was a lesson that you learned in that lifetime that would be applicable now. And it's about surrendering control. The baby that you had was a daughter, and you were teaching them how to human, basically. How to human. You were teaching her how to swim, you were teaching her how to walk, and sometimes, I mean, she's your daughter, but she frustrates you. I feel like this person is in your life right now, in your current lifetime. And they're giving me a yes. If you have a sister or a close female friend, I believe that was your previous daughter or your daughter in a past life. And you incarnated together so you can learn how to surrender your control or not try not to control everything, because in your previous lifetime with her in Papua New Guinea, you learned or you were starting to learn that even though I teach someone, it doesn't mean that they will get it immediately. They will not learn at the pace I want them to learn. They will learn at the pace, at their own pace. It's not something that I can control. That's what you were starting to learn. And now you're learning, oh, the only thing that I can control is myself. Other people, they are off limits. So that's what I'm going to focus on. I'm going to focus on myself and not try to control anything. That's what the masters would like you to know for your highest good during this full moon season. So I hope that helps, Mona, and thank you for letting me read for you.
Sorry, I went somewhere else.
No worries.
Thank you so much, Diane, and thank you, Mona, for letting us read for you. Next, we have, hold on for just a second here. I'm just going to I'm trying not to keep it on my lap because I have Wanda on my lap too. And so I don't want her to start eating my notebook because she likes eating paper.
No worries.
Next, we have Kay Foresight. And that's for me. And Kay wants to know, okay, Kay Foresight, the Akashic Records Masters, when I look into the future for people, it's too foggy for me to make anything out. There's too much free will involved, not just yours, but everybody around you and everybody that is involved in whatever's going on. There's, I can speak to, I can give you a message about your spiritual life in the coming year and things to work on, things to develop within yourself, within your being. But in terms of events, I'm afraid that I'm not the person. The Akashic Records are not the place to ask about events for me. All right, other readers may have different results, but for me, events are not something that the Akashic Records show me. Masters. So I'm getting this big joy, this like resounding chorus of joy. You don't have enough joy, like 90% of the population at this point. You don't have enough joy in your life, and it's crippling you. It's really hindering your development. It's really hindering your progress as a person. So the masters are suggesting that you go back to your this is interesting. Go back to your childhood and remember what used to be a lot of fun for you. Did you enjoy painting? Did you enjoy making things with your hands? You remember when you made, like in kindergarten, those ashtray? Well, I guess you guys are too young to have made ashtrays for your parents, but my kids came home with ashtrays, and weird little. Do you like doing that? Was that something that when you were a little kid, was that something that gave you a lot of joy? Uh, because they're suggesting that there's something from your childhood that will bring you joy now if you bring it. Did you like singing? Did you like music? Did you like dance? Schedule 15 minutes of joy in your life minimum every single day. Don't let it go. You need it. You need it desperately. um, uh, Yes. So for the coming year, bring joy into your life. Look for ways. Look for the little bits of joy around you. The shape of a leaf on a tree, a sunset. You know, painting. If you paint, why painting keeps coming back to me. Um, oh, look at this! It's March. It's March. I don't know where you live, K Foresight, but I'm on the West Coast, and the nurseries are starting to open up now in March. Uh, so maybe you'd like to, I don't know, plant a balcony garden. I'm not doing
Mhm.
well. Maybe I'll do that this year. But yes, look for ways to bring joy. A garden brings a lot of joy to me. I love doing it, playing in the dirt. So do it. Do it. Anything you can do that will bring joy into your life, do it over the next year. Thank you so much, Kay Foresight. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Um, for Viviane, I have Nancy Ray. Nancy Ray, where are you? There
Hi,
you
Nancy Ray. Sorry, I was typing, so I was on mute. Hi, Nancy Ray. You're asking, can you describe? Oh, I thought you were gonna give this to Diane because it's
are.
asking
Oh,
lifetime Atlantis. So
yes,
uh,
you're
I'd love to
absolutely
take
right,
that.
Diane is better
Diane.
suited for that. We can listen to Diane.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm still learning all the uh, you know galactic beings.
Okay. Should I answer it now or?
Yes, please. Yeah, we're
Okay.
doing this out of turn just because we do this only I usually like I would catch it and I didn't this time, but yeah,
Mhm.
you
Okay.
give each other the questions that were best suited
Yeah,
for you.
she was just not sure if you were going to switch and give me another one now, but that's okay. If you
Yeah.
want
Oh,
to go
good.
ahead, thank
No
you,
worries.
Diana.
Nancy is asking, can you describe one of my lifetimes in Atlantis, please? Okay. Metatron, could you please show me a lifetime of Nancy Ray's that would be most beneficial for her to know in this moment? You- I'm seeing what we know now as a lighthouse. It's like a tower, and then there's a oh, it's an observation. There's an observation at the top of the tower, and this was in the main ring. Atlantis has at least three rings, is what I see. And this is in the centermost part of Atlantis. You spent a lot of time in that watchtower or in that observatory. It's a tower because you worked in astronomy, Nancy Ray. Okay. Was she a female or male? I'm seeing someone in robes and it's not very clear whether. Okay. I'm seeing you were a male in that lifetime. You wore robes and you were humanoid in this lifetime. You were an earth human. So you weren't an ET because Atlantis had ET beings as well at some point. But you were human and you were male and you were always watching the stars. It was your job basically in Atlantis to do that. And I'm seeing you writing on paper. It looks like diagrams of planets and the mathematics. So you used to be an astrologer or an astronomer. During that time, there is no difference. But you used to do that. Okay. They're showing me something that you found out. Was this an eclipse? You kept track of eclipses. I think that's part of the reason why they're bringing this up because we just had an eclipse a few hours ago. And you also kept track of the movements of sun and moon. And you predict eclipses and you told people about it because it has certain energies accompanying it, like certain positions of the planets and the stars have effects in people's energies. And it was a very important event for Atlantis. And it has something to do with the crystals. There were certain crystals that do well in eclipses, is what they're telling me, and there are certain crystals that don't. And Atlantis was powered up partly by crystals. That's why it was very important for you to know and inform the people so that things don't get interrupted. Power wise is what I mean. Things don't get interrupted power wise. So that was a very interesting lifetime that you had in Atlantis. You were an astrologer or an astronomer. So I hope that helps, Nancy Ray. And thank you for letting me read for you.
Thanks, Diane. And thank you, Nancy Ray.
Okay.
Let's see. And for Viviane, we have a question from Jeremy.
Hi, Jeremy. You're saying you feel so tired and behind. What message do I need to hear the most? Okay. I'm hearing you're not behind. You're where you're supposed to be at this time. Apologies for the noise. The floor above me it's under renovation, so you may hear noise from time to time. And I'm hearing when it comes to feeling tired, that there are things you can do about that. So I'm hearing move your body more often, stretch, go for walks. Find a few minutes each day to do something that you enjoy doing. Top of my head is really tingling. I'm just waiting to receive more and to share. Now I heard again, you're not stuck, and it's a situation like you need to kind of get out of your own way. I heard start your day with a different attitude, and do a few things to uh, change, tweak your routine to allow for joy and to allow time also for rest and self care. I just saw you outside and I heard, oh, there's so much joy in you, like raising your arms and almost like enjoy a beautiful day out. I heard, think of hobbies and activities that you enjoyed growing up, and perhaps uh, choose. Perhaps that's why you need a little bit more of on your life in your life, because routine can make you tired if you're not enjoying your day to day. Yeah, vibe shift. I always read it too, without the F in it. When I saw it, like, did
That
she read
works too.
that?
With
Yeah,
the energies nowadays, that works.
yes. But yeah, but don't. We all come journey, but again, it was first time that I heard. I mean, first thing I heard was, yeah, you're not stuck. You where you should be, and sometimes we feel or think we're stuck when we compare ourselves to others, and we have to remind ourselves that we all have different journeys, and we can observe and learn from others. But when we start comparing ourselves to others, I'm not saying that you are doing that. I'm sharing this also, that as a reminder to myself and others, that sometimes we feel that way because we compare ourselves to others, and we have to be uh, remind ourselves that we are all unique, and we all have our journeys. And you may think, oh, how come that person is doing this and that already? And I used to do that all a lot, years ago, and it just and if and I meant, I was like, how come, I'm not, it took me so long to like figure out what I um, wanted to do or supposed to do. And there's so many things in my life I tried it that didn't work out, and that always made me feel like, oh, when, is it going to happen? And then never, is that ever going to happen? Where I'm going to figure it out? And then that led to also, comparing. And but yeah, so, and I'm doing something completely different than I ever thought I would be doing. but I'm grateful because I know in the things that I tried before that didn't work out, were not meant to work out. So anyway, enough talking, Viviane. There's not enough time. Thank you, Jeremy, and thank you, Linda.
Uh,
This one. And hi,
I
Judy. Good to see you. Judy's Healing Fire. I'll be joining her
yeah,
later simulcasting.
yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern time, Viviane and Judy's Healing Fire will be doing a show together. We'll be on live. I just wanted to share Jax's comment about, as I named my ego, I tell her by name to take a break.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Actually, I had
Yeah,
uh, a, a it wasn't Val, it was a different teacher that does that. She told us her ego's name, and when she
yeah.
was talking about that, she mentioned that name. We knew she was talking about
Yeah.
her ego.
So we're going to do one more round. So while you guys are typing in soul and I'm getting ready back here to do the uh, uh, oh, okay, I'll do a different song this time. Fine. All right.
You may want to start with 3 this time.
Yeah, we're going to do 3. We're going to do
Mhm.
3 names. 3. We're going to draw for 3 more. I just want to remind you all that all 3 of us are really good readers, and we're all available for private readings. The links are in the description below for each of us,
Yes.
and we also, I would strongly encourage you, beat, to subscribe to all of our channels, because each of us we're all doing interesting stuff on our channels. So please subscribe. It helps us grow. And leave a comment after the show. We're so happy to see you here. We really appreciate every single one of you. Oh, thank you. Mangled Unicorn is going between all of our channels and desperately trying to keep up with the links and everything. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jax.
You're doing such great work. We're very lucky to have mods as good as Jax. Okay, let's get started with the giveaway tool. Now, how do I do this again? I'm just kidding. Sorry. I just wanted to be dorky for him. I know, I like that one too. Okay, 3 names for our last round of readings. Be ready to type in your question when your name is called, because we hate waiting. Cold Windwalker,
Hey.
come on down.
Cold Windwalker, please post your question. Thank you for typing already. That was great.
Oh, awesome. Leave Melissa Carbonco.
I think she has already left. She's already left the chat.
Okay, thank you for letting us know.
I'll draw again. Iron Firehorse, are you here, darling? Type in your question, please. And our last reading for the day is going to be for lucky winner. I guess my timing is off. Rainbow Rising Freedom. Rainbow Rising, are you still here? Please type in your question.
Okay, I'm not sure if they are here. I hope they are. Okay, Rainbow, you're here. Great. Please type your question.
Okay, good.
And Iron Fire's here.
Okay, good. Iron Fire. So please type in your questions. Iron Fire Horse and Rainbow Rising. And while we're waiting for the questions, Viviane, you want to tell us what you're going to be doing in the next few days?
Oh, yes, sure. Thank you. Well, tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm simulcasting a live stream with the wonderful Judy. Judy's Healing Fire. We'll be reading oracle, giving intuitive oracle card readings. And on Thursday, I'm on again with John Beanie at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And we do that every Monday and Thursday. The live stream with John Beanie is every Monday and Thursday. I simulcast, and I already have the links up on my channel. We actually have a guest. No, we don't have a guest this Thursday. We have a guest on Monday, and I have another. I was supposed to be with Scott this Saturday, but I will be joining him following Saturday at 7 p.m. Just had to had something else come up for the weekend, so I'll be with him the following weekend. And so, yeah, everyone, please subscribe. If you're a lurker, it's free to subscribe, and make sure you have the notification bell selected to receive notification of the upcoming live streams, so that you get reminders. Or you can always double check, look at our channels, and I'll check the live tab to see the upcoming live streams. But I also have a solo live stream on Tuesdays at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time every week. So, and I'll be hosting the Akashic Adventures next Tuesday, and we here every Tuesday evening, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you.
And we have our 3 questions. Diane, you want to tell us what you're going to be doing in the next little while? And please, everyone, subscribe to these wonderful readers. They're fabulous.
You really had to show that. I have a question, Maria. Why? Why? But anyway, everyone, I will be back on tomorrow with Annie Bear. I will be on her channel, but I will be simulcasting the live. And then on Friday, it's the fart show that I will be doing with the wonderful Linda de Gonzalez and Gerald Taro Stash, who's in the chat's wonderful modding a while ago. So yeah, and then on Sunday, I will be back again for Soul Cloud, where we discuss Akashic Records topics or energy clearing topics. Next topic is going to be, am I trapped? Or am I stuck in this reincarnation loop? So if you're interested in that topic and in getting a mini Akashic Records reading, if you didn't get a chance today, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you on Sunday. Oh, yeah, Sunday on your time.
Yeah, Sunday, our Sunday, your Monday. Yeah.
Yeah, it's my Monday.
A busy schedule.
And I have a show tomorrow, not tomorrow, sorry, Thursday on Wings of Insight, 2 o'clock Pacific, 5 o'clock Eastern. My guest will be Deborah Zachow. We'll be doing readings. And Friday, the Fart Show, 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern. You got to be there or be square. It's a gas. I think it's, we always enjoy it. We don't actually. Oh, she does, doesn't she? No, I know you're not. You're being rude. I know that. She has one.
Yeah, we know you're sweet. That's what I showed. It was a lovely comment.
Yeah.
Thank you, Maria.
Yeah. Okay, so let's finish up our readings. The first one of this last round is Old Windwalker. I believe she was the first one. Yes. Old Windwalker, who says, is there anything I should know that will help me get through this month for my highest and greatest best? Okay, that will help you get through this month. Okay, that's kind of an ominous way to phrase it. What I'm being told is you need to be your highest and best self. you need to, like this coming month. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I don't see events, but I see many demands being made upon you, and you will need to use your discernment. You will need to operate from the highest level of integrity, okay, of alignment, which is integrity, all right? The more aligned you are, the more integrity between the alignment between your values and your actions, all right? That's what they're talking about. So if you hold compassion as a value, you will have to demonstrate it. You will be called on. You will be called on. So in the next little while, be aware, be conscious, make your choices consciously. Don't just react, respond. A boundary may be necessary. Boundaries can be done compassionately. They don't have to be done in anger. And two things can be true at the same time. You can be angry at someone and still love them. You can love someone and set a boundary. Yeah. Yeah, you may need to get help from you may need to get some support, not help, support from another person, like a therapist, to help develop your discernment about what belongs to you and what doesn't belong to you. This is coming up to a formative time in your development. The choices you make now are important. Be sure to make them in the highest, with the greatest alignment that you can, so that you truly are what you say you are, or what you believe you are. What you say your values are, you will have to act in alignment with those values and beliefs. So I suggest this is me just talking. This is probably a good time for you to take a look at your values and beliefs and let go of the ones that you don't actually adhere to anymore, that you've grown out of, but examine them. So this is about becoming who you are, but acting, like behaving who you are. This is going to be a challenge for you. Good luck, old Windwalker. And thank you for your question. Next.
Did I click on that? I'm sorry if I did. I didn't mean to. Oh, sorry. Oh, my
That was still very
I'm
sweet.
trying to move my
I
screen
don't know.
high. I'll move a little higher. No.
Next is
Rainbow?
no. Next is Iron Fire. I'm sorry. I'm picking in the order in which they were
No,
done,
yeah, no, that's good. Yeah, right. Yeah, thank you.
not just. Yeah. I hope that made sense to you, old Windwalker. Honestly.
Hi, Iron Fire Horse. You're asking for a message of advice for this month from guide. Okay. Message. Okay. They just showed me an image of the eclipse, and then I heard the word changes. My body's getting really warm to say that. Huh, that's interesting. And then they just pointed out to your, in addition to showing me the eclipse and the word change, they pointing pointing out to your name, Iron Fire Horse. So yeah, Fire Horse, and this fast movement forward, and I just saw a horse running. Expect change, expect fast forward movement, strong energy. And don't look back because you did release a lot that you're supposed to release. So there's no looking back. It's all about moving forward, the right direction. A part of the advice they're giving you here is don't look back. I heard continue to do shadow work. See if there's any comments from you. Oh, you watched the eclipse outside this morning. Okay. They're also saying for you to journal as you do your shadow work. Journal, keep track of your progress. They just showed me what I did last night. After I said also journal, when you're, it's great to write things down and journal, and I love the energy of that. But sometimes if you feel like you can even record on your phone just a short video, a short private video that you're as your your little vlog. So when you're feeling that you really overwhelmed and you going through uh, your dealing with your emotions and feelings and shadows and all that coming up to surface, and you just need to let that out. So that would be good for you to vlog that as a way to notice your progress too. So this is what I have. I hope this is helpful. This is what I have for you. Iron Fire Horse. Thank you so much for your question.
Thanks, Viviane, and thank you, Iron Fire Horse. The last question of the day is for Diane.
From Rainbow Rising Freedom 369. What is the leap about that I am guided to take? Okay. There had been many energetic shifts that many of us are feeling. So if you're feeling that as well, know that you're not alone, Rainbow Rising. But particularly for you, the shift that I'm feeling is that you're letting go of things. You're getting downloads and upgrades. But along with those upgrades, you need to release things that are no longer serving you. And what I'm hearing is fear, and the second one is pride. And I'm also hearing like phrases and questions like, what is this person going to think of me if I do this? And I believe this is the fear that they were talking about, that the Akashic Records masters are talking about. The fear of how other people will perceive you is something that you might have to let go of in this coming months. What are you being called to do? This is something that you can answer for yourself, something for you to reflect on. You know the truth in your heart, but for now, you are being called to release that fear of how other people think and see you. So that's what I got from the Akashic Records Rainbow Rising. So I hope that helps.
Thanks, Diane, and thank you, Rainbow Rising, and thank all of you for being here today. Thank you all for spending time with us. We've come to the end of the show. It was a beautiful field tonight. Thank you to everyone whose name was drawn and to everyone holding space in the chat. These messages ripple farther than we ever see. Viviane, Diana, thank you both. It's such
Thank you. Thank you. And it was really nice having you, Diane.
Thank you for
It's first
inviting me.
time that I'm reading with you live, so it's nice.
Yeah.
it's such a gift to read alongside women who carry this work with such care and strength. If tonight resonated, make sure you're subscribed to all of us, and we'll see you next week for another Akashic adventure. Until then, stay curious, stay grounded, and trust what
You
you're
close the records? You want to close the records?
Please. Thank you.
You're welcome. It happens. We get carried away.
You have my back.
And it's so good to be in the
Yeah,
energy.
it is. And you just sort of get in the flow and go, oh,
Yeah.
it's over. Oh. Bye, everybody. No, not yet.
Not yet.
Close the records. Sorry. Okay, 3 deep breaths again, please. We'll ground ourselves. Ouch. We offer deep gratitude to the Akashic Records masters, the guardians, the guides, and all present today for the truth, the light, and the love received. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The records are now closed. So, until next week, stay curious, stay grounded, and trust what you're growing into. We love you all. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.